Retro 2016, and I had the privilege of driving with Mr. David Wells. They call him Die. I thought it meant death, but apparently it's diamond. That's correct, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh man, just took me out for a ride. I'm getting started in this sport, but you got to tell me, what does it take to make a champion?
Well, in rallying, of course, there's so many elements to it. It's not just the driving.
Yeah.
You know, it's the car, it's the co-driver. Very important element. You've got to work well together. All the notes have got to come at the right time.
Yeah. So
that's a very important part of it. But you have to learn and climb the ladder because there's so many elements. It's the road conditions, the changing surfaces, you know, the trees.
Yeah.
You know, there's lots going on. So, you know, you can't just go straight into rallying and be a champion. You have to do the legwork.
Yeah, I've looked through the history, the record books of rallying, and it seems to me like there's never been a real American driver that's ever been close of ever winning. Is that correct?
Well, yes, and of course we've seen Ken Block coming in and having a go at the World Championship. And of course he's a super driver.
Yeah.
But of course he hasn't learned those elements of co-driver and the pace notes, making pace notes. It's this huge task in his own right, you know, and it's specialised, and it does take years to learn that. As I said, you know, he can drive a car quite clearly. So you know, it's the other bits.
So in your opinion, could an American ever get to those top tier rankings of rallying?
There's absolutely no reason why not. But of course, it's about doing the groundwork, isn't it? Doing the national rallies, doing the, you know, when you look at the champions, you know, they've all come through national sport and climbed to the top of the rallying world.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're in the middle of an interview.
So tell me a bit about this beauty that we're driving here.
Well, this is a Group A Subrau Impreza. I didn't get the privilege to drive this car actually in the rallying days, but it would have been when I was driving a Toyota Celica. You know, it's 300, 350 horsepower four-wheel drive, but still got the traditional H back box. It hasn't got the all electronics of a modern car where it's all paddle, and you still have to drive it a bit.
Got it.
But it's good fun, I can tell you.
Oh yeah, love it. You know, I think the thing too is you're a champion driver, and I feel like you got to have the skills, but I think it also involves something way more important, and that's facial hair. Now, you have a great mustache.
Well, we're doing well, aren't we?
And I got the sideburns, so I feel like I got half of it
If
down.
we could match them together now, we would have a real champion, wouldn't we?
Oh, I love it.
That's good old tidy.